If my portfolio does what I think it's gonna do, man, I'm gonna be retired in like 3 to 5 years. I'm gonna be chilling, laid back on a beach in Florida somewhere. Who knows, man? But yeah, that's what I'm thinking about my portfolio. Hello everyone, welcome to Just Invest Today. And in today's video, we're doing my portfolio reveal. Yes, finally, people have been asking about this. What is in your portfolio? What stocks do you hold? Etc. etc. So in this video, we are gonna go through it. And I want you guys to tell me what you think about it. What would you give my portfolio out of 10, man? And I want to hear your answers. I want to hear the stocks you like, you dislike. Do you agree with them? Do you disagree with them? Whatever it is, I want to hear your comments down below. So guys, make sure you like this video, subscribe to my channel. I'm always providing you guys with so much new content, man. So before I reveal my portfolio, we have to talk about Peter Lynch's quote, man. If you can't explain your stock or why you own it in less than 2 minutes to a 10-year-old, you should not own your stock. You shouldn't buy it, you shouldn't own it. And that brings it back to you have a good understanding of what your stock is going to do, what you expect from the company. So that's going to lead into what I'm talking about, what my portfolio is all about. So the first company we're going to talk about, yes, Alibaba. And on this channel, you know I'm always talking about Alibaba because, man, I have high expectations for it, and that is my leading position. And I still think Alibaba is an amazing company. Even though I'm down like 38%, 39%, I still think it's going to lead the way 3 to 5 years out. So we all know about Alibaba, the leading e-commerce platform, the most dominant. It has Taobao, Tmall, and it's expanding with Cloud, Lazada, Tremble, all of that good stuff, man. And I still have high hopes for Alibaba. So that's 30% of it. Then we go on to the next two stocks, and this is going to make up 50%. So the 30% is already Alibaba share, and the other two companies that make up the first 50% is going to be Tencent, and then we got JD.com. So we already know about JD.com, Tencent. Tencent is so dominant, man. It's a multinational Chinese conglomerate, basically, man. It has so many things to it. It has fintech, it has advertising. What else? It has gaming. Like, Tencent is a beast, man. It has pretty much everything. It's basically also a VC, man. It's investing in so many different companies. It has WeChat, the most dominant platform when it comes to talking with people, social media. Man, Tencent is just a juggernaut. I have high hopes for this company. It's the most dominant in its field of what it's doing. So that's why I love Tencent. And then we go move on to JD.com, man. JD.com is such an amazing company. I feel like it's kind of under the radar because we have Alibaba, but JD.com, man, think about it. Its logistics network is the most dominant network in China. It can deliver in 1 day or less. Think about that, in 99% of China. So the logistics network is so dominant there. The CEO is calling it the AWS of China logistics network. Like, man, JD.com is just expanding. And when you think about JD.com, it's on a different level when it comes to Alibaba in terms of the quality of the products. When people think about quality, think about reliability, they think about JD.com first. So JD.com's platform is amazing for those high quality e-commerce products. JD.com is amazing. So that makes up my first half of my portfolio, that 50%. So now we're going to go into the next 50% of my portfolio. Next 50% of my portfolio is going to be split evenly between these companies. So we're going to get into the first one. So the first company on the other half of my portfolio, not regarding China, is Five Below, man. And I love this company. It's like a value retailer specialty. And when you think about this company, you gotta think of almost like a dollar store that sells trendy kind of products to like a lot of teens, tweens, all those type of customers. So that's the type of company Five Below is, man. And it's expanding its margins, its gross margins. It's growing 20% a year, has amazing return on equity. Like, this company is so strong with no debt. Think about this. They are planning to get to 2,500 stores. And right now they have like 1,100. So just think about the opportunity for growth. They have zero debt and they're paying this all off in 1 year. They open up a store, they pay it off right away. This company is amazing in my eyes. I have high hopes for Five Below, man. And this is one of my strongest companies that I'm gonna hold on for a long time. And I'm seeing this company just trend in the right direction, no pun intended. So that's my first company. My second company, Etsy. Etsy is an amazing company as well, man. I just don't understand how people are kind of like overlook Etsy almost. It's like it's in the rear view mirror. Like just think about Etsy. It's a two-sided marketplace, right? It sells handmade goods. What other company sells handmade goods? It's in such a niche market that you really don't have a lot of competitors. And when the most dominant competitor, Amazon, came into the market to try to compete with Etsy, guess what happened? Nothing. Amazon couldn't do it. If that doesn't prove to you that Etsy is a monster, I don't know what does. That just tells you everything about Etsy, that one of the biggest companies couldn't outdo Etsy. Etsy has Depop, Reverb, it has Elo 7. It has all these amazing companies inside of Etsy that I think are going to grow as the e-commerce space just gets larger, larger, and larger. So there you have it. We got Etsy. Next company, Facebook. And Facebook is an amazing company. People are just underrating this company. It's in the news all the time for all the wrong reasons. It's selling at like a 23 PE. When you compare it to Apple, how is Apple selling higher than Facebook? Apple is barely growing. It doesn't grow that much. Like what, 5-10%? Like what is that? And people say Apple is better than Facebook. Where? I don't see it. I see Meta going crazy, virtual reality going crazy. They're opening more data centers. Advertisement is on the high end right now and it's just expanding. They haven't even started their payments on WhatsApp. People in Brazil, any other country, you guys need WhatsApp if you want to do actually business services. They have their own Facebook marketplace. How is Facebook cheaper than freaking Amazon, Apple, Google, all of these companies? It doesn't make sense in my mind. So I'm a strong bull on Facebook. Facebook is an amazing company. I see high returns for this company. So I have a lot of eggs in Facebook too. So that's it for Facebook. The next company that I own, Malibu Boats. And Malibu Boats is an interesting company that I think is severely undervalued right now. And the market is not giving it no love, man. It's been at this price range for so long, around 60, 70. It just roams around that price range and it doesn't get any love, even though it's one of the most dominant power boat companies. And I love this company and what it does. It has a crazy strong M&A strategy. It gets all of these companies, it buys all these companies, and it returns a lot of the capital. Like the return on invested capital on this company is amazing strong. So they're doing the M&A perfectly fine. It's the leading in that sector. It has Malibu Boats, Axis, Cobalt, has all of these brands. And when you think about it, think about what's happening in the world today. Everyone is moving to Florida, to Texas. Boating is becoming a thing and boating is going to expand in those markets. So look what's happening with Malibu Boats. They have basically a full order of 2022, a full booking order. This company is growing like 30% revenue, 20% revenue, around that mark. Bottom line is going crazy, it's expanding. Gross margins are been sustained or growing. Like Malibu Boats is just killing it, but the market is giving it no love. The risk that comes with Malibu Boats is it's a cyclical company, so you kind of have to watch out for that. And that's why I'm probably going to sell it off in 2 to 3 years because it's cyclical. Like when it gets to that oversaturation of boats, people are just going to start renting boats. They're not going to start buying new boats. You have to watch out for that turnaround on production when it comes to Malibu Boats. But they're already booked for like 2022. Probably even into 2023. They're full order booked of boats. So I'm pretty secure in this company. I think it's amazing and doing really good things. And for my last company that I own, we are talking about Micron. Micron is such an amazing company in this market. It's basically an oligopoly at this point. It sells memory components, storage. Think about what's happening in the market right now. There's going to be so much more automation, more AI, 5G, more EVs. What's all that going to need? More data centers? Everything is going to need more memory, more storage. Micron is positioned perfectly for this uptick of all of that semiconductors expanding in the market, just more technology, and Micron is situated perfect for all of that. So I own Micron, and Micron is such a strong company in my eyes. I think it's going to do well in the future and beyond. And this was a perfect purchase for me. It was almost like a clone from Lilu, from Monish Pabrai. So that's how I looked at Micron. I did my own research, and I liked just like the whole future of Micron, what the CEO talks about, what the CEO says. So I'm a big bull on Micron in the future. I might sell it later on down the road, but I still have a strong bull thesis on Micron, and I think Micron has still a long way to go. So that's it for my portfolio, man. So guys, tell me what you think about my portfolio, what you like, what you dislike. Rate it out of 10. I want to hear what your rating of this portfolio is. So that's it for the video, guys. Tell me what you think about everything. So please like it, subscribe to my channel. I'll get back to you in the next video.